There's a for sale sign on a big old rusty tractor. You can't miss it, it's the first thing that you see. Just up the road, a pale blue water tower with I Love Jenny painted in bright green. Hey, that's my Uncle Bill there by the courthouse. He'll be lowering the flag when the sun goes down. And this is my town.
Yeah, this is my town. Hey, where I was born, where I was raised, where I keep all my yesterdays, where I ran off cause I got mad and it came to blows with my old man. Where I came back, settled down, that's where they're putting me in the ground. This is my town. Yeah, this is my town. My town.
There ain't much going on here since they closed the mill, but that whistle still blows every day at noon. A bunch of us still go down to the diner. I wonder if that interstate's still coming through. But come Sunday morning service at the Church of Christ, well, there ain't an empty seat to be found. And this is my town.
Yeah, this is my town. Where I was born, where I was raised, where I keep all my yesterdays, where I ran off cause I got mad and it came to blows with my old man. Where I came back, settled down, where they're putting me in the ground. This is my town. Yeah, this is my town. My town.
I bought and painted up that rusty tractor. You can't miss it, it's sitting right there in our yard. The county came and took that water tower, and that's Jenny with a baby in the car. Ah, we're off to Sunday service at the Church of Christ, and if we want to see, we better leave right now. And maybe later, me and Otero will show you around our town.
Yeah, this is my town. Yeah, where I was born, where I was raised, where I keep all my yesterdays, where I ran off cause I got mad and it came to blows with my old man. I came back, settled down, that's where they're putting me in the ground. This is my town. Yeah, this is my town. This is my town. My town. My town. This is my town. My town.
Well, in the town where I was raised, the clock ticks and the cattle graze. Time passed with amazing grace back where I come from. Now you could lie on a riverbank or paint your name on a water tank, or miscount all the beers you drank back where I come from. Back where I come from, where I'll be when it's said and done. And I'm proud Sunday school, who made the sunshine through. I know who made the moonshine too, back where I come from. Blue eyes on a Saturday night, tan legs in the broad daylight. TVs, they were black and white, back where I come from. Back where I come from, where I'll be when it's said and done. And I'm proud as anyone, that's where I come from. Some say it's a backward place, narrow minds on the narrow way. But I make it a point to say that's where I come from. That's where I come from, where I'll be when it's said and done. And I'm proud as anyone, that's where I come from. Back where I come from, I'm an old Tennessean. I'm proud as anyone, that's where I come from. That's where I come smell of summer in Savannah, tailgate drop, Tuscaloosa, Alabama. That's my hometown. Yeah, that's my hometown. New York City, subway on the run, San Diego surfers soaking in the sun. That's my hometown. America's my hometown. Got blue-collar people, little pink houses, white church steeples, wishes in a fountain. If you know every name on your street and you know them, then you know me. That's my hometown. America's my hometown. Trash can fire, North Detroit, 7th stretch, Chicago, Illinois. That's my hometown. America's my hometown. Down in Nashville, out in Hot Springs, Seattle, San Antonio, doing that thing. We got blue-collar people, little pink houses, white church steeples, wishes in a fountain. If you know every name on your street and you know them, then you know me. That's my hometown. America's my hometown. Yeah, that's my hometown. America's my hometown. Stars shining down on Memphis at night reminds me of those Las Vegas lights. Big Sky, Montana to New Orleans, and every one light city that sits in between. That's my hometown. America's my hometown. Yeah,
know them, then you know me. That's my hometown. America's my hometown. Yeah, that's my hometown. America's my hometown. My parents live in the same small town. My job is a small town, provides little opportunity. Hey! Educated in a small town, taught to fear Jesus in a small town. Used to daydream in that small town, another boring romantic, that's me. But I've seen it all in a small town, had myself a ball in a small town. Met an LA dollar, brought her to this small town. That small town, just like me. No, I cannot forget from where it is that I come from. I cannot forget the people who love me. Yeah, I can be myself here in this small town, and people let me be just what I want to be. Got nothing against the big town, still hayseed enough to say, look who's in the big town. But my bed is in a small town, oh, that's good enough for me. Well, I was born in a small town, and I can breathe in a small town. Gonna die in a small town, oh, that's probably where they bury me.
Just off of the beaten path, a little dot on a state road map. That's where I was born and where I'll die. Things move at a slower pace, nobody's in the rat race, and these days that's a special way of life. Down home, where they know you by name and treat you like family. Down home, a man's good word and a handshake are all you need. Folks know if they're falling on hard times, they can fall back home. Those of us raised up down home, in the corner of the hardware store, gathered round a checkerboard, old men telling lies and crowning kings. Kids driving down the old town square, cops roll down in the cool night air. Go and see what's shaking at the Dairy Queen. Down home, where they know you by name and treat you like family. Down home, a man's good word and a handshake are all you need. Folks know if they're falling on hard times, they can fall back home. Those of us raised up down home. When I was a boy, I couldn't wait to leave this place, but now I want to see my children raised down.
characters and old dogs and kinfolk. And it smells like barbecue and old garden roses, yells like cheerleaders and football coaches. And it walks like a mayor and it dances like a prom, and it sleeps like a porch and it cooks like your mama. Hometown, hometown may be the sweetest word with the sweetest sound. Hometown, yeah. And it's growing like tomatoes on the vine, fading like a Dr. Pepper sign, still preaching like a Pentecostal and fishing like a backslider, and pulling little sisters in bright red radio flyers. And it marches in the Veterans Day Parade, and it proudly lets all glory wave. It's rodeos and county fairs, all Ferris wheels and candy pears. It'll let you go just to welcome you back. No, it don't get no better than that. Hometown, hometown may be the sweetest word with the sweetest sound. How hometown, hometown may be the sweetest word with the sweetest sound. Our hometown, yeah, your hometown. Hey, our hometown, your hometown. Ah, you can see it when you close your
I left my home in Pikeville a long time ago. I left my job, I left my friends and the ones that I love so. I thought that I would lose my mind if I didn't make that move. I find myself thinking of home, I've got Pike County blues. I think about the home I left so many years ago, all the memories I left behind in those hills of home. I thought that I would lose my mind if I didn't make that move. I find myself thinking of home, I've got Pike County blues. About my mom and dad that rest in those hills. Lord, if I could just go back, oh, what would I give? I thought that I would lose my mind if I didn't make that move. I find myself thinking of home, I've got the Pike County blues. Sometimes I think of going back to my little mountain home in the hills of old Kentucky, where as a boy I roamed. I thought that I would lose my mind if I didn't make that move. I find myself thinking of home, I've got the Pike County blues. I find myself
thinking of home. I've got the Pike County blues.